your girl Jasmine Ray, and we are back with another video. In this video, we are creating this beautiful look. So if you're ready to see how I achieved it, keep on watching. Alright, so first I went on ahead and filled in my brows with the CoverGirl's Brow Pomade. All of the products that I use will be in the description box below. And right now I am sculpting them using one of e.l.f.'s cream contour palette. I think it's like their medium to dark palette or something like that. That yellow shade that's in there, that's what I use. And here I am using NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Cafe to sculpt out the top of my brows. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and buff it out. All of the brushes that I used in this video will be listed in the description box below as well. So in order for it to look airbrushed and not be too harsh, I wanted to use this big dense brush to buff it out. And now I am applying on my lid MAC's Soft Ochre Paint Pot. All over my lid. I love this shadow to use whenever I'm using like bright colors. So yeah. Now I am using Beauty Glazed Gorgeous Me palette. Unfortunately, their palette doesn't have any numbers or names of like each shadow, so I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability. So the first shadow I'm putting down is a cranberry shade. So any cranberry shade that you may have in any palette at home, you definitely can do that. With this nice dense detailed brush, I'm just packing and sweeping that on in my crease area. Now I am going over that with the Morphe brush, and I'm taking a hot pink color to kind of blend out the outer edges of the cranberry color. Now I am using one of Morphe's flat chisel brush, I believe is what it is, and I'm packing like a mustard yellow color right on top of that. As you can see, this palette is super pigmented. I only paid $11.99 for it. All the shadows that I'm using on my eye today is from that palette, so you'll see how rich and vibrant each shadow is. So I just packed that yellow. Now I'm going back in with the brush I used before with the hot pink with no product on it and just blending it out. So I'm going to be doing I am going to be doing a lot of back and forth with the shadows to kind of blend and make it look like a gradient effect. So now I'm taking the black in that palette as well as the cranberry shade and mixing them together and popping it right in the outer V corner of my eye and in the crease area. I didn't want to go strictly in with black because black was going to be too harsh and I didn't want that. So that's why I mixed the colors together. And this is my favorite brush to use in the crease because it's very defined and precise, and you don't have to worry about any shadow that you are using going everywhere it's not supposed to. Now I'm using my favorite brush by Bobbi Brown. This is their highlighter brush. When I say that this is like the best brush to use to cut your crease out, man, it did not take me long to cut my crease out at all. Like, it's nice and flat and it's kind of stiffed a little bit, but it's still movable to where you can do whatever you want to do with it. Y'all, this is the best brush ever. Once again, this is the Bobbi Brown's eyeliner brush, and I'm just using Soft Ochre Paint Pot from MAC to cut my crease out. So in this clip, I did go kind of like back and forth between each eye because I seem to always do one eye better than the other or one cut crease higher than the other. So I just go back and forth and try to clean it up. Alright, so with this small brush right here from Morphe, this is the brush that I'm using for all these shadows that I'm going to be applying right here in the cut crease, okay? So I go with a bright yellow from out of that palette, and then right next to it, this is supposed to be like a red-orange color. Now I'm popping right next to the yellow and kind of blending it back into the orange. It's like, I don't know, you're going back and forth. So as soon as you lay down a color, when you're doing multiple colors like this, you have to go back and like merge them together and, you know, brush them together. So I'm doing like packing and sweeping motions at the same time, as you can see here. And yeah, and going back and bringing the color before back, because sometimes when you do this type of look, it's like you kind of get rid, or the pigment of the shadow that you used before kind of diminishes a little bit, so you have to bring that shadow back to life. So throughout this whole process here, that's all I've done. Pack the yellow, then pack the red orange, blend them together, pack the hot pink, blend it in with the red orange, pack the purple, blend it in with the hot pink, and then the last but not least, I am going in with the cranberry shade that I used when I first started the video, and packing that right there. And then not in this clip or not in the video at all, you didn't see me, but I did go back in and mix that with some of the black to bring back the darkness and the depth in the outer corner of the eye. So now I'm using Urban Decay's glitter liner in Pyro. I absolutely love these liners. I did go over it a few times to increase the intensity of the glitter a little bit, but other than that, that's about it. But this glitter is bomb. And I did line my eyes, not perfectly because the band of the lashes is going to be covering it anyway, but I did line my eyes with Essence cushion liner. I believe it was like $3.99 or $4.99 from Ulta in black. And the lashes I have on, y'all got to excuse me. I don't know if you noticed in the beginning of the video or in this clip here, the inner corner of my lashes were coming apart. They were coming undone. And I didn't realize that until I already did the video or whatever. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just leave it as is and just let y'all know that I effed up and didn't really pay attention to that. But yeah, so what I'm doing on my lower lash line is just using all the colors that I use in my crease area. So the cranberry color, the hot pink, and then the mustard yellow is gonna be in my waterline. And then I did take some of the black and the cranberry color mixed together. Well, no, I'm lying. I took some of the black and kind of lined my eyes underneath there to just create a little bit of dimension too. So here you see me going in with soft ochre pink pot in my waterline. I always use this eyeshadow base whenever I want to do a pop of color in my waterline. And then I'm just taking that mustard yellow and lining it. And it really opened my eyes a whole lot. See, look at that lash. Oh my God. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye.